Hey, welcome to a new Project Kamp update. Today is a special update because we're gonna record it in one shot. It's super hot. We're gonna walk around and show you all the people, all the things we've been working on. But it might go wrong because again, it's super hot and camera is probably gonna overheat, not sure. I have a backup camera here. People might do stuff we don't want them to do, so let's see. Got my spoon microphone right here. So yeah, let's get around. We're starting in base camp, right here in the kitchen. And just to show you, it's really hot. Here's the thermometer, above 40 degrees. Probably, maybe a few degrees hotter here, because we have the plastic roof. As you might have seen in the video, it's really good to choose a black roof in a hot area. Makes it really fresh. So here we have the kitchen. We have Dorian, our new chef.
Hey.
What are you cooking today?
We're making some mushroom goulash and some mashed potatoes, and we're gonna fry these aubergines as well.
All right, and how is it to cook in here? Not too hot today?
It is very hot, and we also have to keep one of the doors closed because the sun is shining to a really bad angle. So yeah, it gets quite hot in here.
Sounds great to cook here. Okay, we'll continue. Thanks. So next we'll go to the Pizza Hut, where Kevin is baking some bread, which we do twice a week. We also bake pizza, but we also make bread. Look at them, some are already ready. Oh, how's it going here, Kevin?
Making bread for everyone.
Isn't it a bit hot to bake bread now?
Yes, but everyone needs to eat.
That's true, that's true. And how do you make sure stuff doesn't get on fire?
Well, we spread water around the pizza oven, so make sure everything is moist.
Cool, sounds great. All right. You have anything to say to your friends in Hong Kong?
Oh, I'm coming back to make some pastel de nata.
All right. All right, let's continue here to show the area where we live. So here are all the vans and the tents. This is the yellow van we recently renovated. You can see the update. Alice is working there. Oh, I think she's in a call or something. So we just let her work. And yeah, let's go down there. And here we also have a nice place to chill, which is with a lot of hammocks. So when it's hot, it's a good place to take a siesta. And here we have Rita. What are you doing here, Rita?
Well, we're taking care of the baby.
Ooh, is it nice to have a baby here?
It's really cool. And we all do some shifts of taking care of the baby so that the baby has a bit more diversity. He's enjoying a lot the microphone right now. Yeah.
Doesn't say much, huh?
And then the parents can also have a bit of a free time doing other things besides parenting. It works really nice.
So is this your baby?
Not my baby.
Community baby.
Community baby.
Okay, cool. So then we will continue down here. Let's go to our latest, newest toilet, which we built right here. So that's the old toilet we used to have, and we recently made an upgrade to this toilet. Has a bunch of updates, and Alejandro is right here. What are you doing here, Alejandro?
Changing the poop bucket is pretty full, so we have to put a new one.
You need a hand, I see. Yeah, okay. So how often do you do this?
So every day when the bucket is full, we have to put it there in the bucket station and put a new one so we can fill it again tomorrow.
Okay, so this is the sewage system of Project Kamp.
Yeah, this is our lovely sewage system with our bucket station for the buckets. We put them here, cover them with a lovely lid, and then after a week, we put them here in the poop palace.
Oh, so what is this?
This is the poop palace where we keep all of the compost. You can see already we have 2 already full ones after a month. So we are really eating a lot here.
And who's living in the palace?
So far no one, but it's always open if you want to join.
Still available, people.
Still available.
All right, thanks. So we can go here to our unofficial route. We kind of have to go here now to make one nice shot, one nice walk, but otherwise we would have walked back. So this is for you, YouTube. And this area is actually what we've recently debarked. So all the trees here, we took off the bark from the bottom so they would die in a few years and don't resprout. But recently a lot of resin started to come out, which is kind of cool. We don't know what to do with it. It doesn't really smell very nice, or not bad either. It just doesn't really smell. But it feels quite a cool material, and it's really every tree around here is now just losing resin. So it would be cool to figure out what to do with that. But yeah, the main principle is we want to get rid of the mimosa trees here, and this is an approach that would take a few years. But ideally, then they're really gone and don't resprout. And here is actually where we kind of do it for. These little oak trees, the native trees from around here, we hope that they will grow. But currently it's very hard for them because the mimosas take all the sun. So we cherish them, and hopefully one day these guys are the biggest trees here. But it's gonna take a few years. And here we tried something else to get rid of them. So just to address that YouTube comment you guys all had, why do we leave stumps this long? And the main reason is they just sprout back, and in this way it would be easier to maintain because we can take off all the things that pop off so it doesn't become a big new tree again. But not sure it's very effective. Maybe chopping down on the bottom is easier because then you can brush cut. It's an experiment, but we either way would take care of this later in the year. We still want to do it and plant a few more fruit trees, but you can see more of that later. Well, I hope, because that means we've done it. All right, so let's have a look in our office, in our beautiful room, Portuguese quality, solid build. So here we are in the office. Usually not allowed with shoes here, but I'll just do it for you guys so it's faster. So here we have usually the video editors. This is Tincho, and usually we have Guillermo as well, but he's currently on holiday. But he's with us always in the background, isn't he, Tincho?
Always with us.
And how is it going here?
Very good. I'm working in the next update about the Kamp roof. So yep, going well.
Cool. A good video?
Will be a good one, yeah.
Okay. And how is it working in the heat here?
Kind of difficult. Sometimes the computer doesn't work. Too much heat, but yeah, we can manage it. With the mate always.
Okay. You're used to the heat, no? All right, thanks. And here we have Guillermo. And what are you doing?
I'm working in the community platform.
What is the community platform?
So it's a place where the online community can share knowledge and how-tos and resources.
So you're coding software to make sure the community can collaborate online.
Yeah, exactly. I'm working currently on adding replies to the research modules so you guys can reply and talk to each other.
Is it complex?
No, but it requires a lot of work. So if you guys have skills and want to help out, see in the link description below and let us know that you want to help.
Yeah, software developers, we can use your help. Also online, remote, you can always help out. Thanks, Guy.
Thank you.
All right, so now we go down here where the general help team is working. And they are chopping a lot of mimosas, and the main reason is it's currently very hot, so fire season is starting, and the neighbors have been telling us a lot to chop the mimosas, but it's a lot. But the main important one is the road, because it's also our escape from if the place gets on fire. How's it going here?
Good, hot.
Hot?
So we're getting a clear road, so we can easily escape when it needed. Yeah.
Emergency exit.
Emergency exit, that's
Cool.
what we call it.
And what do you have there?
Firewood, so we are stacking that up in a pile so we can use it for winter.
Cool. And do you still like the mimosas chopping?
Yes, I'm speaking for myself, I still like the mimosa chopping.
Yeah, everyone seems very happy there, so yeah, it's great. It's great.
It's almost finishing time, so
All right,
wrapping
cool.
up.
Yeah, it's a big job. Cool. All right, good luck.
Thank you. Ciao.
Ciao. So yeah, as you can see, they've been chopping all of this here. This also used to be mimosas. It's quite nice. It opens up the land much more, and it would help, well, in case of a fire, that we can go out more safe. So now here we have the community center. I guess you've seen it before. This big ruin. Sadly, I don't really have a good update on this. We cleaned it a while ago, but stuff is growing back. We need to clean it again, but the main thing is we're still in the process of legalization and paperwork, making sure we have a good drawing. But it's a complex building. It has a lot of infrastructure like sewage system, electricity system, water system, so it's going slow. But yeah, but I think I hear a car coming. And okay, I'm gonna try to wait for this one because then I don't have to walk up. So I think it's Timo, come back from usually some shopping. So maybe we can hop in the back. Hey Timo, how's it going?
Hi, nice. I just came from shopping. Do you want to lift?
Yeah, can we pop in here?
Of course. We have to find some room.
Up.
Let's go.
It's nice here with the air conditioning on.
Yes, it's very refreshing.
Yes. Yeah, I can see. Okay. Do you like driving in the pickup?
A lot. Yeah, it's like a couch. Not necessarily in this weather, but yeah, in general it's cool.
And you went to get some food?
Yeah, I went to Nuno's and the bulk store and got some supplies, some veggies, some bulk stuff.
It's your weekly routine?
My weekly routine. Exactly.
All right, thanks.
Would you mind helping me carrying some stuff to the storage container?
Sure. Which one? This guy?
That and maybe this. I'll grab the...
All right. Thanks for the ride. So here we have the storage container and where we drop all our food, our dried food. Hey Alan.
How's it going?
So I can show you the container, but I'll just give it to you here, Timo.
Thank you.
Then we can continue the tour. But it's great having this.
And have a nice tour.
Thanks. So here's the more landscaping container with all the tools, chainsaws, brush cutters, where we work with. And what are you doing?
Well, general help has been hard at work, and all of our tools need sharpening, so I've been working on that.
Are you good with sharpening?
Yeah, I think you can see that the tools are quite sharp. I don't know if I'd say the same about myself, but...
Okay, but your fingers are still on, so maybe it means they're not sharp enough.
Exactly. There could be some more work done here.
Cool. All right. Well, good luck with that. And now, let's see, Adrian, I think, used to be here as well. Adrian.
Good update.
Hey, good. You?
Good. Working Biodigester, but go away. No spoilers. That's for later.
That's for later. Setting up a biogas system for later. Okay, more stuff. Now we have the workspace to go. We're currently back in base camp. This is where we started originally. Here we have Jaime is doing some stuff. I don't know. Let's see what he's doing. Hey Jaime.
Hello. I'm trying to find drill bits. One specific drill bit. Like everything is a bit of a mess around here.
How come?
A lot of people using all the tools and all the stuff we have in here, and not everybody comes back, or everything comes back. So yeah, looking.
Community workspace, huh?
Community workspace, yeah.
Cool. And how is it in the heat, in this black box?
I mean, I'm not spending a lot of time in here, but but it's hot. It's really hot. Just come here for tools and get out of here.
Yeah, it's basically a big toolbox, no?
Yeah, big metal box.
Yeah. Cool, all right. And the rest of the guys are in the pick trailer?
Yep, downstairs.
Cool. Then, well, let's have a look at that. Good luck finding your tool.
Thanks.
Sounds fun. So now we can go to the pig trailer, which we recently bought thanks to our patrons. And it's down here. It's a bit, yeah, not a very official pot here. This is next to our well where we get our water. We recently did a small update actually. We installed a sensor that can measure the height of the water level to see, especially in these hot days, to see if the water level goes down or up. So we can keep track of, make sure it's not empty. But you can see more of that in the research module. So let's continue here on this spot. And small update also, kind of a big one. Just this week we finally bought this middle piece of land. So it was originally not ours. We made a video about that a few weeks ago. Had a lot of views actually, which is cool. Which was kind of weird that the middle land was not from us, but now we've been talking with the neighbor and now we finally bought it. So now we are on our land, not on neighbor land anymore. So the pig trailer is around here. You have to go through this little maze. We made this pathway also to get electricity because we don't have any there. But we needed to work on the pig trailer and to be able to use the tools we have. Because, yeah, kind of need electricity. And this was chopped not too long ago, but stuff always grows back here very fast, very fast. Also, yeah, as you can see here, a lot of brambles. And there she is, the pig trailer. We have to go down here on this wall. We don't really have a proper stairs yet. So I hope that's gonna be okay. Maybe also a good moment where you can guys see a sweaty video maker. Javi right there.
Okay, I'm going down. Thank you, Dave.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Alright. So, the pig trailer. We're hard at work trying to convert this into a little house to live. We set up a little workstation here where we can work so we don't have to walk to the workspace each time with some tools. How's it going here?
Yeah, it's going alright.
What you making?
Making a nice frame for the door. Get some old
doors.
Posts. Doors. Yeah. We also have an old door. We make a nice frame. We put it in here and then the door's open for you to enter the house.
Cool. Can we have a look inside?
Yes. Watch the step.
I will. So yeah, here's a preview of the house. This is gonna be living room, bedroom. Still requires some imagination, but yeah, maybe we also put a roof on top, probably. And isn't it hard to work in the heat here?
Oh, it's okay. We have some shade. Really nice tarp. Cool breeze. Red t-shirt contest.
Oh. All right, you don't seem to struggle with it. Cool, well, good luck.
Yeah.
Well, and here we have Robert. He's from Iceland and he's always wearing a lot of clothes. I don't know how he does that. What's your secret?
Don't think about it.
Don't think about it. Cool. I'll keep that in mind for next time. Good luck. Ciao. So now we need to go kind of far away to the land where we also build a few things, because most of the time we spend here. It's quite central, all in one place, trying to keep all the infrastructure together, the people together. So it's a bit easier to manage, but also for fire, whatever. So now we're gonna go to more the down part of the land. It's a bit further away, bit of different vegetation as well, which is cool. But it's yeah, it's gonna be quite a walk. And we're currently walking on a new road we made. Maybe you can see it when I walk here. It's a big, rough road straight through the mimosas, but it was needed to deliver the pig trailer to the land. Well, yeah, we still need to make this a bit more nicer and proper. But yeah, we will make it good. So now I'm just trying to fill up the time basically before we walk to there. So thought maybe I can tell you a joke, but I don't really have a joke. Maybe you have a joke, leave a joke in the comments if you have one. I can use it next time. But yeah, instead of me talking, maybe, yeah, maybe we can speed it up. So you don't have to listen to this and you can just sit back. We'll walk to the down part of the land and we'll meet you there again. So let's speed. Alright, so here we are at the bottom of the land. There used to be a pathway here, but we don't come here often. So as you can see, it gets a bit adventurous to go through here. Every time we have to go a little bit lower. It keeps us flexible. But this is the part where we found an old well from the neighbor. So it's here. And it's quite impressive. In the winter time it was really almost until the edge full of water. Now it's very low. I can throw in something just for you guys so you can see how deep it is. Yeah, so it's only a little bit of water now. But yeah, it's also hot, middle of the summer. But it's nice to keep an eye on the water levels like this. So let's continue here, where we have our big grass field. Big patch on the bottom of the land, close to the creek. This is where we potentially have our Project Kamp festival one day. Unless you have other ideas, we're still looking for good ideas on what to do with this big piece of land. But we're gonna go right there, which is a bit of a place of the land we created where we can relax a bit more. So we are not always in the middle of base camp where all the people are, all the noises from the workspace. So here is much more calmer, it's always a few degrees colder. Yeah, it's quite a nice place to relax a bit more. And this also has our, I would say our biggest tree on the land. I guess also the oldest tree. It's an old cork tree. Because most of it burned down, except for this guy, because it has a thick bark, so it's a bit more fire resilient. So we put a yoga deck underneath, so it's yeah, nice place to relax. And over there we have a little tent that we built. You might have seen it a few updates ago. The goal was to try to make a tent that if you stay here for a longer period of time, it's a bit more of a comfortable tent, so you can also stand in there, so it's not always bending. Feels a bit more like a little house. So yeah, this is what it looks like now. There's no one really permanently in here, but it's used for guests or every now and then people, because we're also still gathering feedback, because it's really a prototype and we're trying to improve it. So a few things are that the canvas is a bit tight, the decking on the floor has a few gaps so insects get in. So yeah, it's version 1 and we're now thinking of if we build a new version, like a completely new tent, or maybe we change this one. We're not sure yet. But now what we're actually gonna do is the final part, which I like a lot. Maybe the best part is well, you've seen it before if you follow these videos. It's our waterfall, it's our lagoon, it's the place which we've cleaned up a lot before, where we can cool down, relax, take a swim, which is particularly nice in these very hot days to get some refreshment. So we go here. So this is also the place where most of the people, the end of the day or even lunchtime or in the mornings, go in, chill, take a dip. So it's been very good to have this on the land. And we're now also entering the neighbor land, so it's actually not on our land, but the neighbor has been very kind to offer this so that we can use it. It's really nice here as well. It has much more native trees growing because it has much more water on this part of the land. Still mimosas as well, but yeah. So we're almost there, right here. So it's funny also, when we came here there wasn't a pathway, but the more people just go to certain places, pathways come up. It's a bit like when you have snow and it just snowed, you see suddenly all the traces that people walk, and you see what is actually the most used pathways from cars or people walking. So we have that here as well. Slowly the pathways rise up. Yeah, I like that. But as you can see, I'm also just killing some time to make sure we enter the lagoon, and you guys can see it over there. Yeah, and here we also have a lot of big old rocks. It's cool. No one knows how old this is. They just say it's very old. But I would love to know how old this is. So if anyone can tell, let us know. So here we are. Yeah, it's currently a bit overgrown. We need to maintain it. But it grows fast as well. Everything is wet, a lot of sun. So yeah, you can keep on doing this. But we'll do it more towards the end of the summer. And as you can see, the water is also quite low. So there's not really a waterfall, but more of a water drip. But it's still nice. And then we go up here. Hey. Hey, with this. So we used to hang out more on the bottom part, but then this year we cleaned up the top part where there is a lagoon. So this is now where you can take a nice dip, cool down. The water level used to be until the yellow door. I'm not sure if you can see that. So it's already quite lower, but there's still water inside to cool down. But we're not sure if it will be there all summer. First time we have a lagoon, so we're still figuring it out. And then, yeah, over here we can relax. And that was kind of it for this video. In the next video, we're gonna show you how to make a roof from cans. Kevin's gonna do that.
Yes, with this thing.
Yes. If you already want to see that video, make sure to support on Patreon so you can see it 1 video ahead, 1 week ahead in 4K. If not, just next week here on YouTube. Okay, that was a long walk. All right, thanks. We're gonna take a swim now and see you next video. Yo.
You got it. Yeah, good one. Good job, guys.